Around 6:30ish, Natalie texts Chris asking if he could come by. Chris was at his son's basketball game and got a text from Natalie asking him to come by the house. Natalie said that Thomas thought he was getting worse because he and his wife were checking in on them. Chris told her he could come immediately, and he went right then. Treadway, uh, Thomas Treadway, whatever his name is, he was there 15 to 20 minutes before Chris arrived. When Chris arrived, he saw multiple vehicles in the driveway, and he walked into the house. It was quiet. His impressions of this was because Mike was on the couch sleeping, just laying there and snoring. So he just thought that they were quiet because of that. They told Chris he was worse, and he wanted to know how he was worse. He was whispering, trying to figure that out. They told him that he wasn't responding, so he walks over to him. He's like, "Hey man, you kind of need to wake up." Natalie told them that he fell and hit his head earlier. So while he's trying to get Mike to wake up, he was looking for something. He was nudging him and shaking him, and Michael was just laying there and not responding. He's asking all of them if there is a knot on his head and checking him for blood or anything that would indicate that he hit his head. Chris knows that he doesn't like people touching his face, and so he tells him, "Hey, I'm about to touch your head, don't hit me." And everyone in the room kind of like laughed about it, like they kind of like chuckled. And Chris looked into his eyes and wasn't sure what he was even looking for. He was looking for trauma or blood or just something because this isn't making sense. He checked his eyes and they were fine. Thomas did a sternum rub. He didn't really react to it, and then they rubbed the bottom of his feet because it can indicate something. He only knows this because his dad had a stroke a couple of years prior, and he did that, and it was clear something was wrong. Like, he didn't react. So Chris looked at everybody and was like, he has to go to the hospital and he needs to go now. And I'm going to take him. And that's exactly what that man did. He took him to the hospital.